everybody. Today we're talking about this unknown hybrid in Dr. Wu's files. 3 years ago, when hybrid research officially began, Dr. Wu came to me with his ideas. Right now, we're focusing on one of his first creations. This animal is called the Indominus. It is somewhat social, omnivorous, and scavengers. Since they are scavengers, they don't use their claws to hunt. Instead, they use their claws as like a fork-like thing to grab food and eat. I've also seen them cut vines and vegetation. They also use their claws for dominance and digging, which isn't unusual for a large clawed animal like that. Despite not being predators, they are quite social for scavengers, which is a bit unusual but not unexpected for a hybrid. The paddock I keep them in is large, so they got a semi-natural environment to work with. In here, they are very comfortable, have plenty of food, either grass or meat, and they're protected from poachers and predators on the outside of their enclosure. They can also change skin color, but this trait is completely useless since they're covered in feathers anyways. On the top of their neck, there are these spines with flaps of skin in between. The females prefer the males with the bigger of these structures, so it's a mating trait. On the bottom of their neck, there is something similar, except this one is used to help swallow like a pelican. They are also super flexible like many raptor species, so if they get attacked from behind, they can quickly turn around and defend themselves with their claws. Despite their short legs, they are quite fast for a theropod. They can run up to 35 miles an hour tops. They don't usually run this fast unless something spooked them like a T-Rex or thunder. Like many theropods, they have backwards facing teeth meant for grip and slicing. However, they also have a beak. They don't use as much other than dominance and mating preference, but it does have a purpose. It helps keep the grip on the meat that they're eating if they do decide to hunt. Since nothing in their DNA would make them a scavenger, I do have a theory on why they scavenge, and that's because they can just steal prey from other predators. They can just walk up to something a T-Rex just killed, show off their claws, and the T-Rex will just book it. The T-Rex are smart enough to avoid those claws, and now the Indominus has a free snack. Despite being able to handle slightly rotten meat, fermented fruits and berries are super toxic to them because of the alcohol. And I don't mean them getting drunk off the alcohol, I mean it's straight up poison to them, like chocolate is to dogs. Heck, one of them at a young age had to be sent to the vet because it ate a fermented berry. Thankfully it survived, it's in the photo right now. But man, it nearly died due to one fermented berry. I am not quite sure why alcohol is so poisonous to them. Thankfully they're smart enough to avoid fermented fruit and berries. If you have any theories why alcohol is so toxic to Indominus, feel free to drop them down in the comment section. I'll be reading all of them. But now, let's look at what they're made of. The base genome is Therizinosaurus, but there is also a Mogosaurus, Troodon, Suchomimus, Microraptor, Cuttlefish, Pelican, and we decided to drop the tree frog DNA since it's not really needed in a non-tropical environment. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Hybrid Research. Remember to like and subscribe to stay tuned. See ya!